Welcome back, players and collectors, to another episode of the Void Podcast, an unofficial Nostalgix TCG podcast. Now, it has been a couple weeks since we've last had an episode, and for that, I apologize because I haven't been giving you guys everything you need for the Nostalgix world, but it's been kind of a busy 2 weeks. So most of you know we had Gen Con, which was massive success. It was really good. We showed up, we showed out, and we went home victorious for that. Lots of people interested in Nostalgix TCG there. And then after that, my Pokemon podcast that I'm a part of, the Cardboard Addicts podcast, we hosted a PTCG live tournament, and I was participating in that too. And a lot of you guys know, if you follow my channel, that I started a journey to become a competitive Pokemon TCG player. So I had a lot of stuff for that to do, and I just didn't have a lot of time to focus on the nostalgic stuff. But that is all in the past because we are back, baby. We are better than ever. We're ready to get into some nostalgic news. Oh man, I've been wanting to get with you guys and share some of the stuff because there's some really good, juicy details here. Which, first and foremost, I'm just going to say, like I always say, if you're not part of the Discord for the Nostalgix TCG, that is the best way for you to be in the loop, in the know, be first person notified of anything that happens within the Nostalgix world. That is the place to go to get that kind of treatment. And it's not from me. It's just that's where the community, that's where like the hub of the community is. And that's where most of the information is distributed that I bring to you guys. And you guys kind of get it like secondhand from me. So if you want to see it from the source most of the time, then go join the Discord because that's where most of all the news and the big things take place. Think of this as the Ministry of Magic for Nostalgics, kind of something like that. I was trying to think. I took like 5 minutes there to like sit and think, what can I compare this to? And I was just like, the only thing I can think of is Harry Potter because that's the way my brain works. I don't know why, but we have a good slate of topics we're going to be going over today, and a lot of news, a lot of things we're going to catch up on. One of those things is Cosmic Collision. Actually, a big part of the episode today is going to be Cosmic Collision. We have Kickstarter news for that, or potential Kickstarter news, I should say. We got some good stuff to talk on that. But we also have some really cool updates on Art of Base Set. Binder book thing was published and may be coming soon to the public for us to purchase. And same with Harmonic Surge, actually. There's a book for all that. And I imagine for Cosmic Collision, the same will be had should it have success like the first two sets have had. But we've got that, and then we also have some other. Where's my tab? There it is. We have some Cosmic Collision spoilers and other things from Cosmic Collision to discuss. So we are going to go ahead and get started on talking about boom, Cosmic Collision. So one of the big things with Cosmic Collision is we've kind of known that it's going to be a Q1 of 2024 release. We are at the very end of August, beginning of September, which means we are in the final, just about into the final quarter of the year, which means there's only one quarter between us and the next set being released, which seems weird because Harmonic Surge, it feels like Harmonic Surge just dropped, but again, it's been a couple months already. At least it's not like Pokemon or God forbid Magic, but I'm excited about Cosmic Collision and getting it. There's some really good um, potential coming with this set. I mean, the whole cosmic thing, just the space vibes. Oh, I can't wait for it. But on here on the screen, if you're not watching, you're listening on one of the audio only platforms. I have the Discord up right now, where Zabo was talking to somebody about something else. I think it was the acrylic booster box cases. But then he said something about which I should mention if we do, in fact, host a Kickstarter for Cosmic Collision, um, which I'm going to insert here real quick. That was kind of discussed previously in the Discord and kind of made public is that Cosmic Collision is likely going to go a Kickstarter road. It has less to do with finances as more so than what it has to do with we're going to get some like really cool. I don't want to say they're exclusives, but they kind of are exclusives with it. Um, Kickstarter kind of helps with marketing and stuff like that, which we're all working on anyway. And the the graphic novel, I could be wrong. He hasn't officially said it, but if my understanding of what he said previously about the Kickstarter is correct, that the graphic novel may also be part of the Kickstarter. So it may be a good way to get the graphic novel, which is a pretty expensive venture. And you guys want to find out about that, you can ask other TCGs like Alpha Clash and Vanquishers, about printing graphic novels and stuff. They can get pretty pricey. So, which I think I've said it in a previous podcast episode. Um, they made their pitch. Zaba and the team made their pitch to this Japanese like graphic novel book producer company, and they fell in love with the idea so fast. It's kind of sweet, to be honest, that the story is so good that a company, a more prestigious company, was like, "Yeah, we want that. Take it on. Let's go." So I heard about that and I was so excited about it. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be going the Kickstarter route, it seems like. But let's go back to the post here. And he says, if we do in fact host Kickstarter for Cosmic Collision, I will only be printing a day zero edition of it through the Kickstarter. It will be a limited print, and if it sells out, too bad, so sad. No additional boxes will be added to the print run outside of 50 to 100 for shipping errors. We've noticed that 10% is not needed, and 1 to 2% is far more accurate for shipping woes. So that's big because what that means is Cosmic Collision is going to be very limited. All right. It means it's only going to come in day zero edition. So if you do not get on the Kickstarter, you're not going to have a chance of getting Cosmic Collision. Maybe in the future, and in the Discord, he actually discusses that maybe in the future, if demand requires it, then there could be like a first edition or an unlimited edition printed to meet the demand. But as of right now, if the Kickstarter path is the path we are going down, it seems like it's going to be more. I don't want to say it's going to be a collector's edition, but it's going to be almost more geared towards that. Where let's say they only print 2,000 booster boxes of Cosmic Collision, then that 2,000 is it. And if you get on the Kickstarter and you get a couple boxes, that is all you're going to get. There's not going to be a place to buy more at this time. Again, pending like an unlimited version of edition of Cosmic Collision, which is possible. And he's definitely left the door open for that. But this should make a lot of people happy because when the original Kickstarter went through, a lot of people, from what I heard, I wasn't part of Nostalgix when the first Kickstarter went through, But I heard that a lot of people kind of got upset that there was a day zero edition and then there was a first edition as well, which only really hurts people who are just trying to flip it for money, in my opinion. It makes a lot of sense to do it for players and collectors, but that's just me. Um, this should fix a lot of their complaints that the special edition kind of gets bought up fast and it makes the other set worthless or whatever. There's only going to be a day zero edition for Cosmic Collision, so yeah, when the Kickstarter goes up, make sure you guys get as many boxes and whatever product is kind of thrown up with it. Make sure you get whatever you want because you may not have another opportunity to do so. Also, this is another reason to be just join the Discord and be part of it because we're obviously going to be getting the news first when Kickstarter starts to go through, and like when it's going to launch and things of that nature. You want to be one of the first ones on there because if there's only 2,000 boxes, and let's say, you got 1,000 people all trying to take 3 boxes, you're obviously not going to have enough, and people are not going to get product. So you want to make sure you get on there and get it as fast as possible when it goes live. So again, join the Discord, subscribe to the channel and the podcast here, so that way you can be up to date. That's my only plug for this. But yeah, I'm very excited about it. I can't wait for Cosmic Collision. I am definitely going to be jumping on this as soon as it goes. Like I'm going to be setting an alarm, like a timer, just as soon as the day zero or the Kickstarter goes live. Like I want to be ready to get some boxes and other products. So you guys need to definitely be aware of that if you are interested in Cosmic Collision. Um, there's a lot of good stuff that he's actually posting on here, which is why I say, join the Discord and all that. But Zaba a little bit further down, did say, I know I'm going on a tangent a bit, but this would be an estimated set release timeline, which is to say if we ever printed or print unlabeled set runs, example, unlimited or second edition, they would release far after the initial run of day zero or first edition of that set. So he gave the example of, for base set, you had day zero and first edition drop same time. And then you had Harmonic Surge, first edition drop. And then we're going to have Cosmic Collision day zero dropping. And then there's going to be Fantastic Feasts day zero or first edition, which is the fourth set. And then after that, after Fantastic Feast is dropped, if there's a demand for base set, Harmonic Surge, and Cosmic Eclipse. My brain went Pokemon on me right there. By the way, it's like 2 a.m. when I'm recording this, and I have to be at work in like 6 hours. So I'm running on zero caffeine, zero coffee, and no sleep right now. So bear with me. Cosmic Collision, if demand is demanded for any of those sets after Fantastic Feast, that's when it would be printed. And I imagine for Fantastic Feasts, if they needed to print extra sets, it would be probably a set or two after that, for release, that they would release like a new edition, a new set for those sets. But yeah, that's some of the good stuff we got going on over there. Um, with Cosmic Collision, there's been a lot happening with like spoilers and reveals, and I do want to pull something up. I need to get on my message with Zaba here just to pull it up. All right, like show on stream. So if you guys are part of the Cardboard Addicts podcast, then you've likely seen this already. We did this an episode or two ago. Here are all the, I call them entites. Grumpy made a very astute observation that it could be entity. I'll let you guys be the judge. I have no idea what the official pronunciation of this is. Zaba hasn't told me, and there's been no official clarification of it, so I don't know if it's entity or entite. but based on the spelling of it, I'm saying entite. I'm a very literal person, so it's spelled Entite. But as you can see, we have one, it's a fighter, and we have one for all the typings, dark, fire, metal, mystic, water, light, earth, and neutral. And then its ability says you may remove, for the dark one, for example, it says you may remove a dark fighter from your hand or void from the game to give all dark fighters you control +1 attack, +1 health. If you do, give one of your dark fighters charge, which is really cool. And then for each type, that's exactly what it says. So, like for fire type, it says you may remove a fire type fighter from your hand or void to get the +1/+1, and then charge for one fighter. So that's really kind of cool. We get to see a little bit like what these guys are, and honestly, we get to see a really cool picture of what the fire entite or entity looks like, and I'm all for it. I think they look sweet, and I can't wait to see more of them. It would be really cool if they had like evolutions almost, and they like just upgrade, evolve to bigger forms of them throughout time. But this is what we got, so I'm happy with it. It's really good artwork too. As Gonzo said in the Cardboard Addicts podcast, well, a week or two ago, it kind of looks like Elementals. So the Disney movie that came out recently, Elementals, kind of looks like one of those, and I think I agree with it that it looks pretty similar. Um, there was nothing else on there I could share. There were some abilities and such that have been kind of revealed, but I'm gonna leave those for the Discord because it's a lot of words, a lot of text in a Excel sheet, and it's kind of hard to read and talk through on here. But join the Discord again. You get some good stuff on there. Let's see. One of the other things that we do have, let me share my screen, is we have, is this going to work? Yeah, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. Um, we have, if it'll pull up on stream, there we go. The art book and all the HD arts for base set and harmonic surge. So we have Art of Nostalgix base set. So this literally has every card artwork in like a high definition format that is available. And you can also just click on them and you can scroll through them this way. It's a little bit easier. And golly, just look at that. And then like you click, that's not what I'm looking for. You click off of it and you get down to the real thing. Like, just look how beautiful this booster box dragon artwork is. Seriously, it's so good. There's Valkyrian. There's my girl. So they have it for base set, and they also have it for harmonic surge. So if you were interested, or a big fan of the artworks per se, if there was a certain artwork you wanted, like this Scaventinel, which is really detailed, by the way, like, and you truly get to see the detail of them when you get these, because like just look at the scratches, and like it truly looks like dinged up metal, which is awesome. Um, this is a good way to get it, like make them, computer backgrounds, things like that, backgrounds for your phone, if that, if that's what you're into. Um, I love these. I think these look really good. I actually am changing out one of my computer screens to a combination of these actually, but it's pretty sweet. And we have with this, there is also on the Discord. I need to get back to it. Hold on, I gotta click on it. My computer's just like loading so slow, and I don't understand why. There, oh, there's the Geiger fluff. We're gonna look at that in just a second. I got a couple more cosmic collision spoiler type things to look at, but we have a video which I'm trying to find here because I want to pull up this video, which has some audio you guys can't really hear, but it's Zaba talking. These are the books for the artwork. So this is kind of what I talked about a little bit at the very beginning, that there were some books that may be available to the public to purchase in the future. These are the lay flat books too. So like you don't have to, try to fold it down and like smush the pages and all that. Like it just naturally lays flat. So pretty cool. I can't wait for it. When it becomes available for purchase, I'm definitely buying one of each because I need it. I need them. They would go really good up on my bookshelf. So we're gonna be hoping to get these soon, but they're not available for the public yet. These are literally the only two copies. Well, it's one copy of each set available. Look at that Valkyrian up on there. Beautiful. And yeah, so we got some pretty cool stuff coming our way, guys. Seriously. And then as I scroll down, this was another cool thing too. Now that we're just kind of going through it, I know we're jumping around a little bit here, but another good reason to join the Discord is you have Zabo being the mad lad he is. Where's he at? Anyway, it was way up here in the Discord. He said if anybody has all of the Puppet Master wrong cards ever made and you post a picture of it, you get a reward. And essentially, this is what the reward was. It was a bunch of Puppet Master wrong sleeves, a couple boxes of the Zodiac of wrong packs, and then I believe the blisters were part of it. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it was a couple boxes or a couple of these small cases of blisters, completely free. All you had to do is participate in this little competition here. It was like the first two or three people to post the picture got them, and they went fast. People went nuts posting their pictures. It was really cool. I was unfortunately at work and I did not get an opportunity to post it myself, but I'm happy that all of these guys got to enjoy some cards and get some stuff for free. It was well worth it. Well worth it. All right. And then as we scroll down, kind of showed it a second there. This is the Pigma Feast, by the way. That's Pigma steak, if anybody's wondering. I don't know how it tastes, but where did I put it? There it is. This is a prototype of what the new cards are going to be. Um, Now, this red background is still the equipment background, so this is not what it's going to look like. This one will be silver because it's a spirit or metal or something. And he's said that in the Discord down here. He had the wrong background on it, but this is what Geiger Fluff is going to look like. I think this is the finalized art. I'm not sure, but I think this is the final artwork. And then this is like the whole layout of it. So you've got the typing up here, but it's also in a star, which I think is like the cosmic collision. I don't want to say set symbol because it's not. If you look down here at the bottom, it's not what it is, but it's something. It's something. It's really cool. But we have a cat subtype now, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully, dogs make their way into this as well because I'm a big dog person. But we do get to see our first spoiler, and it officially launches spoiler season for us for Cosmic Collision. So be on the lookout. Some more spoilers are probably coming to the Discord, and hopefully the good graces of Nostrum fall in our favor here in that I can show you guys some good spoilers again here soon. I already showed you guys in this episode, some pictures and stuff of what's coming, but hopefully we get some card type stuff to look at as well. So I think that's we're having like a little war going on here. I think that's all for that. Was there anything else? Oh, you know what? There was one thing else I wanted to show. Um, it was kind of like another spoiler, I guess. Uh, it- I mean, it is. It's not kind of. It is this cool little like poster ad thing that Zaba made for Cosmic Collision, which this is the set symbol here, and this is what it's going to look like. And then it had the what is it, zodiacs? Is that what it? Yeah, the zodiac signs. So he says, as we enter the era of Virgo tonight, it's as good a time as any to let you all know that your zodiac sign is coming to Nostalgix in Cosmic Collision. These astral fighters will work together to bombard your opponent with stereotypical synergies and boons. Stay tuned for more info on Cosmic Collision as we continue to develop it. And then it kind of showed you like here's the Leo one, which is a little lion, kind of cool looking. And then Virgo, no idea what it's supposed to be. A fox lady? I don't really know. I know nothing about like zodiac stuff, so um yeah, I couldn't help you. I couldn't tell you anything about it. Whatever comes after Virgo is what I am though. My birthday is at the end of September. So I feel like I've heard it before. Libra? That might be it. Libra might be it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But if that is something you are interested in, then Cosmic Collision is going to be a good set for you because you are going to get your birth zodiac. I think that's how it works, right? Birthday type things. Um, the zodiac assigned to your birthday or month time frame, whatever it is coming to Nostalgic. So there you guys go. And I think that actually kind of marks the end of this week's episode, which I know this was a really short episode, but I just, again, running on very little energy, no sleep, and I got work again, but I didn't want to go another week without kind of giving you guys a video and giving you guys the podcast because I know a lot of you guys really enjoy it and love it, and I love doing it too. It's a blast for me. Um, Makes it a little bit more difficult trying to do it by myself because I have to talk to myself and to you guys, but there's no back and forth like with when I have Desi or Minnow or Jonesy on. But hopefully next week we get back to the normal routine of having those guys on or some of those guys, however many we can get on. And maybe we even do our very first live community chat for Nostalgics. We'll see. We'll see. But before we officially end the stream, I wanted to show off the card pick of the week, which this actually is a custom hero card that I've acquired. And it came out about not quite a month ago, like 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and it was available for purchase. And it was none other than the January card, which this is not going to focus on it, which really sucks. But check out my Instagram. I have pictures of it up. It's a really good hero card made by Yobots. And now I just wanted to kind of show it off a little bit. But as we do in typical fashion for every episode of The Void, we are going to open a first edition base set pack. There we go. I was going to do a blister because I have a mini blister case, but then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to save it for like a video or a stream or something and bring something like that for all you guys. So let's see, we're halfway through the pack. Inkar, Lunarva, Pigma, Malfunctioning Drone, Replica, and Lucky Frog Merchant, non-holographic. That is still a good card to get. But make sure you guys join me for some openings here soon. I've got a Harmonic Surge booster box here. We're going to crack this open. Not sure if I'm going to do it in a video or a live stream yet, but I will likely do either the booster box as a video and then do the blisters as a live stream, or I will probably do booster blister packs. I can't even think straight right now as a video and do the booster box as a live stream. I'm not sure yet, but make sure you guys are following me. You're subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram too. There's a good chance I might do some of it over there as well. But that's pretty much the end of the episode. Thank you guys once again for hanging out and listening, tuning in. Um, Looking forward to doing another episode next week with you guys and bringing some more Nostalgix content your way. There's so much good stuff happening in the Nostalgix community. Um, you guys definitely need to be part of it if you're not already. So make sure you join the Discord. And if you're new to Nostalgix, you don't know what it is, one of my Pokemon people or my Magic people, whatever, then hey, stick around. You'll find out what it is. You guys can always ask me questions, and I'll be there to answer them. So that's all we have. We'll see you guys in the next